right, so you've seen what these lights look like. Now let me show you how to install them. All right, so here we are inside the 4Runner, and we're gonna start with these lights right up here. If you have like a nice pry tool, that's great, but all you really need is like a flathead screwdriver. So just one like this will be just fine, and we'll be able to get it out of there. Most of these lights, really easy, they just pop right out. So with this one, you're gonna start on this side here, and all you're gonna do is just kind of ease on it, pull it back. You'll be able to get your finger on it, and it'll just pop right out. Now, just to see what these look like before, this is the light that we have here. Now what I'm gonna do with these is, as you saw, they're gonna be red interior lights because red is more subtle and still bright. It's easier on the eyes when you're driving, so it's a little bit safer. All right, and to replace these are gonna be the LED 194 bulbs from Auxito. All right, and another helpful tool will be a little bit of pliers, especially if you have these on and they're hot. I mean, you might be able to get your finger in there, but it's a little tight spot. So just take pliers, light pressure. You don't want to pop the bulb, but just enough to grip onto it. Sometimes you can use like a napkin to help you out, get a little more grip on it. So yeah, let's do the paper towel trick. It gets a little grip on it. Small piece, kind of tuck it up in there. Let's see if we can, there we go. That helps me get just enough grip to get it right out of there. So there's your old bulb right there. If you put it in and some reason it doesn't light up, you probably just have it backwards. So just take it back out and repeat that process. So real quick, here's what that looks like. So then we'll just pop this back in place, kind of the same way we popped it out. Actually, there's a button right here. You want to test it out first. There we go. Got a nice red LED light there. There you go. Red and the old stock light bulb. Same process for the other one. Just pop it right out. And as simple as that, both are switched out. So now we're going to focus on this dome light here. Now these bulbs are a little bit different. All right, so this is what they're gonna look like. This is for your dome, and then we're gonna move our way back to the trunk or the hatch lights, whatever you wanna call it. They'll be the same type of bulb. All right, before we get any further, I just want you guys to know that Auxito is not sponsoring this video. They've never sponsored any of my videos, but they have sent me the light bulbs for free. Now that's so I can do a review for you guys, and my reviews are always honest. Now I've had really good luck with Auxito so far, so I continue to use them because I like their products. Now if you're interested in picking them up for yourself, please use the links down below in the description because it does directly help support the channel if you use those affiliate links. So thank you to Auxito for supporting the channel, and thank you to you if you use these links. That being said, let's get back to the install. All right, now when you come to this dome light, there's two spots here where you can see where it kind of has a little space there. That's where you want to go. Yep, just go in there, find the other one on the other side, and pop that out. You can see the old bulb in there. You should be able to just kind of pry on this little tab here, just push a little pressure on it, and it'll fall right out of there. There you go. There's your old bulb right there. So there's a look at what the old light looks like before we get too far ahead of ourselves, just so you can kind of see what that looks like in the comparison of the difference there. Take our new LED bulb right here. They're thick boys, I guess. I don't really understand why we're not getting seated right here. Well, here's an honest opinion. Oh, this one's not that easy to install. Let's kind of put them side by side real quick and kind of see what our issue is here. These do look a little bit bigger. My arms are getting tired. All right, so just like I told you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, and these light bulbs will not work in this dome light like they're supposed to. I've been sitting here for probably like 30 minutes trying to just make this work, and that's just ridiculous. Hopefully they work out in the back, but I feel like it's probably gonna be the same. I don't know, let's see. Let's hop to the back and see if these are gonna work back there. All right, so here we are at the rear of the vehicle. Let's see if these bulbs are gonna work in here. Hopefully we don't have any issues. Let's try it out. I can't seem to get it to pop out. Ah, there you go. All right, so it's this side right here. That's the side that you want to go to. Little metal tab right there. Then your bulb's right inside there. This one will probably work because the way it's set up, I'll be able to actually bend this in more. The other one's set up a little bit differently, making it more difficult. So we could, or at least that, make it real easy on us. And there you go. So you guys can actually really see that. All right, so I definitely think we're gonna use some pliers here to kind of help us out. Here we are, so I'm just gonna put pliers right in there like that. There's a way we can actually pop this part off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make our life a lot easier. That pops off real easy. Let's do this. I'm gonna try something like that on the dome light. It's like the trickiest lights to install. Oh my gosh. All right, come on, we're almost there. There we go. That one we got in there. Put this plastic piece back on. Plug her back in. I guess we'll make sure she works before we put it all up in there. She's working, but she's facing the wrong way. Oh my gosh, okay. We're just gonna rotate it. There we go, that's really bright. Okay, snap back in there and you're done with that one. So those will work because it's nice and helpful that they have more space to flex inside there. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the other side the exact same way, just like I did there, and you'll have them both installed. I might try to tackle the dome light again. Let's see. All right, so here we are. Let's see if I can just take this kind of whole assembly out and see if we can work with it that way. It's like these tabs like on the side here. I don't want to break anything, but okay, there we go. Seize on it. There we go. So that's out of the way. I think we might be able to try to make this work now. There you go. Okay. That'll work. Well, that's seated in there. What I had to do is basically push this, basically the release bar one, all the way in at the base here, and just kind of force it to be as close to that wall as possible, and then put it in there and then kind of pull it back. Yep, so that one works. I'll just bend that in a little bit so it's nice and snug. Not gonna go anywhere. And then there you go. That'll work. Easy peasy, right? Did that go on right? Because that's probably got a catch, right? Yeah, not feeling not feeling the clip there. So let's yeah, there you go. So that, yeah. So just make sure that clips in. Solid, good. Put our piece back on. And we're done. That was a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, but yeah, you're just gonna have to take that whole assembly out and kind of push that thing in just a little bit more. Depending on which ones you get, maybe you'll get ones that'll fit right in there, but these need a little bit more space. Made it work. If you don't want to make it work, then I guess you can leave it as it is or try a different LED, but I feel like most of them are kind of made that way. So yeah, there we go. And I keep looking at it and blinding myself, but I think that's it. All right, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna install the red LED lights in the door panels here. I need to get the same 194 bulbs in white. I already reached out to Auxito to see if they'll send those out to me so we can upgrade it to that, but I'm kind of curious to how the red LED lights will kind of look. It might be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and just install it real quick, show you guys how it's done. So if you do get the white ones, you'll know how it's done. Pretty simple, as just like everything else. You're just gonna pop this plastic piece out and pop those new bulbs in. All right, so with these, they kind of stay on when the doors are open, so they're kind of probably gonna be a little hot. Taking them off. Oh, right here. Okay. You can see a little tiny arrow in the plastic here that shows you right where to put it. Let's put it there, pop it out, and we're gonna disconnect it so that we can turn the light off. Install it. It's super hot. Up and over. There you go. Okay. So if you guys got a gist of that, you kind of pull this out and then this out this way. All right, and then just easily pop that old bulb out of there. Get rid of it. Take our LEDs. Put that in there. Before we put the piece on there, let's make sure it works. And it does. Gray piece back on, and just put it back on in reverse order. And there you go. Plug it back in. And pop it right back into place. And you're done. Okay, so I don't know about red lights. I don't know if my wife's gonna like that. You guys already saw it, because you saw me filming it at night, and I haven't filmed that part yet. Curious what that's gonna look like. We'll see. All right, that's it. We're done. Super simple install, not that complicated. We had a little hiccup with the dome light, but we solved that issue, and hopefully that helps you out when you go to install it yourself, so you don't have to deal with a headache like I did. And again, these lights will be linked down below in the description so you can pick them up for yourself. Just go to Auxito's website, put in your vehicle description, and use code WONDER15 at checkout for 15% discount off your order. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.